As West Virginians, we naturally take pride in many things: our hard-working men and women, a love of our family and neighbors, and the wondrous natural beauty of our mountains, streams, and forests. We have also, for the longest time, taken pride in the fact that our state has consistently ranked below the national crime average. But even our wild and wonderful state is not, and never has been, completely immune from crime and its consequences. Despite a largely patriotic and law-abiding citizenry, crime, in all shapes and forms, manages to find its way into many of our lives at some point. In the majority of cases, our local, county, and state authorities are able to deal with these matters. The crimes are reported, arrests made, and justice is served upon the criminal or criminals. However, law enforcement agencies the world over agree that this process would be impossible without the aid and assistance of the people that they are bound to serve and protect. While it is true that the police are the long arm of the law, those charged with enforcing the law will be quick to tell you that the public are their eyes and ears. Without an alert and engaged general public speaking up to provide tips and other information, many of the crimes that plague both West Virginia and the rest of the world may go unsolved. This is the fundamental reason for the existence of Crime Stoppers. Now, you may have heard that name before, but just who are Crime Stoppers? What do they do? How do they do it? And how can you become involved? Crime Stoppers started in 1976 when Albuquerque, New Mexico police officer Greg McAleese found himself faced with a brutal murder for which there seemed to be no motive and no witnesses. Undaunted by this, McAleese, a former journalist, took the unorthodox step of reaching out to the public via local television, promising total anonymity for all tipsters and offering a reward out of his own pocket for information leading to an arrest. Within 3 days of the broadcast, 2 arrests were made. The Crime Stoppers program became a staple of the Albuquerque Police Department. Rawley County Sheriff Frank Lavender brought the program to West Virginia in 1993. Within days of the first local broadcast, the first crime, the theft of a riding lawnmower, was solved by virtue of a Crime Stoppers tip. Recently, what was once Crime Stoppers of Rawley County became Crime Stoppers of West Virginia. The stated goal of Crime Stoppers is quite simple: to serve as a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting in the fight against crime and to make the surrounding communities safer for all residents and visitors by offering an anonymous outlet for the reporting of information and providing rewards for information leading to arrests and/or convictions. How does it work? Crime Stoppers offers numerous outlets for members of the public to report information to law enforcement. All of these outlets guarantee absolute anonymity. A 24-hour tip line is available for reporting tips by telephone. Simply call 304-255-7867. Tips can be submitted online by going to www.crimestopperswv.com and by way of social media through Crime Stoppers of West Virginia's Facebook page. These pages also provide up-to-date information on Crime Stoppers' local activities, as well as unsolved crimes, both old and new, in the surrounding area. Detailed histories of many area cold cases are also available. Tipsters also can now submit information using the free P3 application by downloading it to their smartphone or other mobile device from the App Store. Does it work? The statistics speak for themselves. Since 1976, 600,000 crimes have been solved as a result of tips made to Crime Stoppers. To put that into perspective, that is an average of 40 arrests per day. More importantly, 95% of arrests made as a result of Crime Stopper tips have resulted in convictions. Crime Stoppers simply could not exist without a direct and working relationship with local law enforcement and media outlets. Through the combined cooperation of newspapers, television and radio stations, social media, and other web-based entities, information on crimes, criminals, and other material is constantly being circulated. From its very inception, Crime Stoppers has utilized filmed and televised reenactments of criminal activity to help spark the memories of potential tipsters. This tradition continues in West Virginia by way of local radio and television stations, as well as independently operated and online channels. The newly created MysteriousWV.com focuses on cold cases in West Virginia, providing video case features in a narrative format far longer than what could usually be presented via commercial outlets. By working together, these various entities combine to form a large and continuously updated web of information, helping to increase public awareness of crimes and spread the word as far and wide as possible. From shoplifting and drug use to rape and murder, the faster and farther the word can be sent, the greater the chance the perpetrator will be identified and captured. Crime Stoppers is and always has been 100% donation-based. Crime Stoppers of West Virginia is also comprised entirely of volunteers, many of them former law enforcement officers, and is governed by a board of directors who meet on a monthly basis. So, just how can you become involved? Crime Stoppers asks all citizens to be vigilant, keep their eyes and ears open, and most importantly, to not be afraid. The guarantee of anonymity is absolute. Crime Stoppers does not want your name, just your information. Crimes cannot be solved without the public's help. The one piece of information that you hold may be that one crucial piece that will help complete the puzzle. And remember, while crime may not pay, Crime Stoppers does. Depending on the severity of the crime and other factors, rewards ranging from $50 to $1,000 are offered to tipsters providing information leading to identification, arrests, and/or convictions. If you have any information concerning a crime committed in the state of West Virginia, please contact Crime Stoppers of West Virginia and tell them what you know.